In this class, we will learn arithmetic progression, chapter 5 of the NCERT class 10 maths book. Consider the numbers 4, 9, 14, 19, etc. 5, 8, 11, 14, etc. Then 3, 7, 11, 15, etc. See the first numbers. Here the first number is 4. If we add 5 to the first number, we get the second. Similarly, if we add the same fixed number 5 to the second number, we get the third. Here also same, 14 plus 5 equal to 19, and the sequence going in that way. Come to the second numbers 5. Here we add 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. See, there is a fixed number, this 5, 5, 5. Here the difference is 5. Here the difference is 3. What about the third sequence? Here this list of numbers 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 4 again it is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Here the difference is 4. So arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term, except the first term. That is what is arithmetic progression. See, so the fixed number is here 5. This this progression, the fixed number is 5. Here it is 3. Here it is 4. That fixed number is called common difference, and it is denoted by D. So here the common difference is 5. The second progression, here the common difference is 3, and here the common difference is 4. These numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, these all are called terms. Here the first term is 4, second term is 9, third term is 14, fourth term is 19. Here first term is 5, second is 8, third is 11, and the fourth is 14. Here first term is 3, second term is 7, third term is 11, and the fourth is 15. Exercise 5.1. First question: in which of the following situation does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression, and why? There are 4 sub-questions in that. The first one is the taxi fare each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. The first kilometer taxi fare is 15, and each additional kilometer rupees 8 will be increased. So next will be 15 plus 8, that is 23. Again next will be 23 plus 8 is 31, and it's going that way. First is 15. It is given in the question. It says rupees 8 increase for each kilometer. So rupees 8 will be added. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 8 is 31. 31 plus 8 is 39. The question is whether it is an AP or not. Of course, this is an AP because the common difference here is common difference is 8. So this is an AP because its common difference is 8 and the sequence is 15, 23, 31, 39. So it's an AP. That is the first question. Let's go to the second question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. We need to check whether this amount will be an AP or not. So for this, first let's assume that let X be the amount of air in the cylinder. Let X be the amount of air in the cylinder. And what is given? It is given that the vacuum removes 1/4 of the quantity. So first will be X, then next will be X minus 1/4 of X. X minus 1/4 of X. This is equal to 4X minus X by 4. So it is 3/4X. So our second, this is the first term, second term we got 3/4X. What will be the next? Again it removes 1/4 of the same quantity. So the third will be 3/4X minus 1/4 of this quantity. 1/4 of this quantity. 3/4X. This is equal to 3/4X minus 1 into 3, 3 divided by 4 into 4 is 16, 16X. 3/4X minus 3/16X. This is equal to, if we make the denominator equal 4, so 3 into 4 is 12/16X minus 3/16X. This is equal to 12 minus 3, it is 9/16X. This is the third quantity, 9/16X. 9/16X. Let's check these forms NAP. How about the different? Let's find out the difference. How to find out the difference? Second term minus first term. So 3/4X minus X. What will be this? This is equal to 3X minus 4X divided by 4. This is 3X minus 4X divided by 4. This is equal to 3X minus 4X is minus X by 4 or minus 1/4X. This is the difference between this quantity and this quantity. Now, what about the difference between 9/16X and 3/4X? 9/16X minus 3/4X is equal to 9 divided by 16X minus here 16. So to make 16, multiply by 4. So 12/16X. 9 minus 12 is minus 3 minus 3/16X. Here the difference is minus 3/16X, and there the difference between second and first term is minus 1/4X. So this is not an AP. That is the second question. Now what is the third one? The third question is the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it cost rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. So cost of digging for the first meter, it is rupees 150. Then each meter, each next meters 50, there will be 50 rupees increase. So next will be 150 plus 50, that is 200. Next will be 200 plus 50, it is 250, etc. So it is given in the question, there will be a fixed increment, it is 50. So our common difference here is 50. So this is an AP. Next question is the amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. So 10,000 deposited. So after 1 year he will get 10,000 plus 8% of 10,000, 8% of 10,000. So this will be 10,000 plus 8% of 10,000, 8 divided by 100 into 10,000, 8 into 100 is 800. So he will get 10,000 plus 800 equal to 10,800. This will be the second term, 10,800. In the next year he will get again an interest of 8% of this amount. So next year he will get 10,800 plus 8% of 10,800. This is equal to 10,800 plus 8 divided by 100 into 10,800. 0 0 cancel. This will be 10,800 plus 8 into 108, 8 into 108, 8 into 100 is 800, then 8 into 8 is 64, so it will be 864. So he will get 4, 6, 8 plus 6, 16, then 11, 1. So he will get 11,664. This will be the compound interest. So the third term will be 11,664. Now we need to check the difference, whether it is common or not. If the difference is common, it's an AP, otherwise it is not an AP. Let's see, 10,800 minus 10,000, what is the difference? 800. But for sure 11,664 minus 10,800 will not be 800. There is no common difference, so it is not an AP. This is the first question, exercise 5.1. The first question, there were 4 sub questions, we did it. Now let's go to the second question. The second question is, write the first 4 terms of the AP where the first term A and the common difference D are given as follows. First term is A. For an AP, the first term is denoted by the small letter A. So here A is given, first question, A is 10 and D also, D is the common difference, D is also 10. First term is 10 and common difference D is 10. We have to make an AP. How many terms? 4 terms. We have to write 4 terms. So first term is 10. Second term will be first term plus the common difference. So 10 plus 10, it is 20. Then third term will be second term plus the common difference. So 20 plus 10 is 30. 30 plus 10 is 40, etc. Very easy. This is the first question. Next question, A equal to minus 2 and D equal to 0. Common difference is 0. Since the common difference is 0, sequence will be as it is, the terms will be the same. So first term will be minus 2, second term will be minus 2 plus 0, it is minus 2, again minus 2. So this is the second question's answer. Third question is A equal to 4 and D equal to minus 3. So the first term is 4, then second term is 4 minus 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, then third term is 1 plus minus 3, it is minus 2, then fourth term is minus 2 plus minus 3, it is minus 5. It is the 4 terms are 4, 1, minus 2, minus 5. The fourth one is a equal to minus 1 and common difference d equal to half, d equal to 1 by 2. So, first term is minus 1, first term a equal to minus 1, then second term is equal to, second term we can write a2, second term is equal to minus 1 plus half equal to minus half, this is the second term. Third term a3 is equal to, what is the second term? Minus half is the second term, minus half plus the common difference half, minus half plus half equal to 0, this is the third term. And the fourth term is equal to third term plus the common difference, third term is 0 plus the common difference is half, it is equal to half. So, the sequence is first minus 1, then minus 1 by 2, then 0, then half. This is the sequence. Fifth question is a equal to, first term a is equal to minus 1.25, minus 1.25 and common difference d is equal to minus 0.25, a minus 1.25, d minus 0.25. What will be the second term? So, first term minus 1.25, a equal to, so what will be the second term? Second term is first term plus common difference, so minus 1.25 plus minus 0.25, 1.25 plus 0.25, both are minus, so it will be minus 1.5. So, second term is minus 1.5. Now, the third term is second term plus the common difference. So, minus 1.5 plus minus 0.25, minus 1.5 plus minus 0.25, both are minus, so it is minus 1.5 plus 0.25 equal to 1.75. This is the third term. Now, fourth term is minus 1.75, that is the third term, plus the common difference minus 0.25, this is equal to 1.75 plus 0.25, it is 2, both are negative, so minus 2. These are the four terms. So, the sequence is first is minus 1.25, then second minus 1.5, third minus 1.75, fourth minus 2. Question 3 says, for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. The first question is 3, 1, then minus 1, minus 3. These are the terms 3, 1, minus 1, 3. What is the first term? First term is this 3. What about the common difference? Common difference d is equal to second term minus first term. Second term is 1 and the first term is 3. So, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. This is the common difference. Now, we will do question 4. Question 4 is 0.6, then 1.7, 1.7, then 2.8, then 3.4. The first term is 0.6, 6. Common difference D is equal to second term, that is 1.7 minus first term 0.6. 1.7 minus 0.6 is equal to 1.1. D equal to 1.1. Question 4. Which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. The list of numbers are given. We have to check whether it forms an AP. If it is an AP, we have to write the common difference and 3 more terms. So first one is 2, 4, 8, 16. How to check whether this is an AP or not? Check the difference. Second term minus first term. 4 minus 2. Here the difference is 2. Now, third term minus fourth term. 8 minus 4 is 4. So, this is not an AP because there is no common difference. It is not an AP. Let us go to question 2. In this question 4, there are many sub questions. We will do some questions. So, question 2, 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2. We need to check whether this form an AP or not. For that, we will check whether this has a common difference or not. Second term, that is 5 by 2 minus first term 2. 5 by 2 minus 2 is 2 into 2 is 4, LCM is 2. So, 5 minus 4 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Here the difference is 1 by 2. Difference between first and second term is 1 by 2. Let us find the difference between second and third. Third term is 3 and second term is 5 by 2. This is equal to, again, LCM 2, 3 into 2 is 6, 6 minus 5 by 2 into 2 is 5. So, 6 minus 5 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Let us check one more difference. Fourth term minus third term. 7 by 2 minus 3. 7 by 2 minus 3 is 7 minus 6 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. 7 by 2 is 3.5. 3.5 minus 3 is 0.5. 1 by 2 is 0.5. So, there is common difference which is 2. So, this is an AP. Our question was which of the following are AP. So, this is an AP. If it is an AP, find the common difference. We got the common difference. Then what is the next question? Write 3 more terms. So, we got this is 7 by 2. So, we need to write the next 3. We need to write next 3 terms. So, the last term was here, the fourth term was 7 by 2 plus the common difference equal to 8. 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 8 by 2 equal to 4. Then there are 3 terms. We need to find next 3 terms. So, again 4 plus 1 by 2 equal to 4 into 2 is 8. 8 plus 1. 9 by 2. This is the fourth, this is fifth, sixth term. One more term, 9 by 2 plus 1 by 2 equal to 10 divided by 2 equal to 5. Here if you want, you can write 9 by 2 equal to 4.5. So, these are the 3 more terms. Next question, minus 1.2 comma minus 3.2 minus 3.2 minus 5.2 minus 7.2. Actually, here the difference is minus 2, but we will check it. Second term minus first term. Second term is minus 3.2 minus first term is minus 1.2. Minus 1.2. This is equal to minus 3.2 minus minus. It will be plus 1.2 is equal to minus 2. We will check the difference between this term and this term. It is the third term is minus 5.2 minus second term minus 3.2 is equal to minus 5.2 minus minus will be plus 3.2 is equal to minus 2. Here also the common the difference is minus 2. So in this case this is an AP and common difference is minus 2. So we have to write three more terms. Minus 7.2 plus minus 2 will be minus 9.2, then again minus 2 will be minus 11.2 comma minus 13.2. These are the three more terms. Let's do the 12th question. In question number 4, 12th sub question, it is root 2 then root 8 root 18 then root 32 etc. Root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32 etc. First term is root 2. Second is root 8. Second is root 8. Root 8 can be written as root of 4 into 2. Root of 4 into 2. Since 4 is a perfect square, we know root 4 is 2. So this will be root 4 becomes 2, then rest is root 2. So this is root 2. So root 8 is equal to 2 root 2. Then go to root 18. Root 18 is equal to, this also can be written as product of a perfect square and a number. So root 18 we will write 9 into 2 is equal to root 9. We know root 9 is 3, then this is root 2. So this is 3 root 2. We'll go to root 32. Root 32 is equal to root of 16 into 2. Root 16 is 4, then root 2. So our terms are, first term is root 2, second term is 2 root 2, third is 3 root 2, fourth is 4 root 2. So root 2 plus root 2, 2 root 2, 2 root 2 plus root 2, 3 root 2. So common difference is root 2. How to get the common difference? Subtract first term from the second. 2 root 2 minus root 2. 2 root 2 minus root 2 is root 2. So we got the common difference. Now we will find the next 4 terms. So our this sequence become root 2, then 2 root 2, then 3 root 2, then 4 root 2. Next terms will be 5 root 2, 6 root 2, then 7 root 2. Next 3 times. Here see root 2, then root 8, root 18, root 32. So we will rewrite this 5 root 2 in this manner, in this form. So 5 root 2 will be, 5 root 2 is equal to root of, what is the, take its square. So it will go to, it will go inside the root. So 25, 5 square is 25 into root 2. So this will be root 50. Similarly, 6 root 2 will be, 6 root 2 is equal to root of 6 square, 36 into 2 equal to root 72. Again 7 root 2 will be, 7 root 2 is equal to root of 49 into 2 equal to root 98. So our next 3 terms are root 50, root 72, root 98. We will do 13th sub question in question number 4, that is root 3, then root 6, root 9, root 12. what is the difference between this term and this term? That is root 6 minus root 3. Root 6 minus root 3 is equal to, if you want you can write root 3 into 2 minus root 3. This is equal to root 3 into root 2 minus root 3. This is equal to, if you take root 3 common, root 3 into root 2 minus 1. Root 3 into root 2 minus 1. This is the difference between root 6 and root 3. How about the difference between root 9 and root 6? Root 9 minus root 6 is equal to root of 9 will be 3 into 3 minus root 6 will be 3 into 2. This is equal to, if you take root 3 common, root 3 into, here there will be root 3 minus here root 2. So the difference is root 3 into root 3 minus 2, here root 3 into root 2 minus 1. There is no common difference. So this is not an AP. We will wind up this class now. Further questions will be discussed in the next episodes. So stay tuned.